So wouldn't you know, the last load of the day, of the job, the whole job, Elvis brakes. So right at the bottom of my driveway, I need to shift into first gear to go up the driveway. And when I stop to do that, shift it into first gear and let the clutch out, the drive shaft snapped. Drive shaft from the transmission to the transfer case snapped. So we had to push the dump truck back, dump the load of dirt out. Luckily I have a electric hydraulic pump. I could still run the hydraulic pump off the motor. We dumped the load of dirt and now we're towing it back up to the neighbor's house. We're gonna fix it. So poor old Elvis, broken down. So I'll try to take some video of it. Not sure how much I'll get, but it's just one of those things when you're running old equipment. That's what happens. All right, we'll show you what's going on here underneath Elvis. So this is the engine here. Well, sorry, that's the engine. This is the transmission. This is the drive shaft from the transmission to the transfer case. And this is supposed to be connected. And it's not, it's broke. So we gotta try to get this apart. Alright, so this is the drive shaft. What we're going to do is I drilled and reamed this for a 3/8 pin. Slip that pin in there. If I can focus on it. And then this part's going to slide on there. That needs a little tap. So right here, this is where it broke. And we're going to slide that on and we're going to weld this. And we're going to have a collar. I'm going to slide over and we're going to weld all the way around that collar. So that should be a good fix for that. So Alright, so here's the final repair on the drive shaft. You can see this is a splined area here. This is where it had broken before. So we made this collar to go on here. There's a weld in the middle, and then we welded both sides. So we did have to machine this out just a little bit for this end to slide over far enough to give it enough clearance. So we're going to go down here and see if we can't get this installed on Elvis and get him back up and running today. See what we can get done. That's one thing about Elvis, there's lots of room up here to work. In some places I can actually just sit underneath and work on them. You don't have to worry about jacking the truck up or anything like that. Just lots of clearance under here. That should work. I just got to get these bolts tightened. We'll be good to go. Alright, so we're all loaded up, heading down the road. Probably got 10 tons on here this morning, and we're off and running. So, like I said, it's a beautiful thing. So when you can fix something yourself and not have to buy something to replace it, you know, things are always going to break, especially when you run old equipment like I got. And being able to look at it and see how it broke, why it broke, and then fix it, whether you're making a part or you know, welding something back together or fixing it, you know, it's a good skill to have. So very glad I was able to get that done, get it done at no cost, being able to do it at work like that. So yeah, so hopefully it runs well the rest of the winter, because I don't want to do a repair like that in the wintertime. So all right, so after 3 loads with the dump truck, the drive shaft broke again. So again, it was the very last load of the day. We had just finished up all the dirt, and I got up here to dump it, and the drive shaft broke. So obviously it didn't hold. So I just got the drive shaft out, show you guys what's going on. So this is the drive shaft. Hopefully there's enough light you can see it. Right here was the weld that we had done last time, so it broke just after the weld right in here. So I'll try to get that off. Alright, so there's the repair we did last time. There's the pin, the dowel pin sticking down in there, and just didn't hold. I don't know. So talk to the guys again, find out what they think the next course of action is. It just didn't hold. So we'll revisit it and see if we can figure out what's going on, how we're going to repair it. Alright, we'll get back to you. Alright, so I'll show you guys what we got going on here. So this is the part that broke again. This is the stub shaft that broke off. We got it machined up and we're going to get ready to weld this, but you can see right here, take a look at the metal on that. It looks like it's just coming apart, like it's not holding on the inside. So even if we were to put this together and weld this, it probably wouldn't hold. So once we saw that, I decided to go a different route. So got on the internet and right from Spicer, I ordered a replacement drive shaft stub. So this is the length that we need, the right splines that we need, and everything. I'm going to cut this tube somewhere in here, slide this in, and then weld this right around in here. So it's a whole replacement shaft. Should work out a lot better that way. It's a stock unit right from Spicer. I actually bought it on Amazon, and it was about 80 bucks. So definitely a better repair to do it this way. It's not going to leave me setting in the middle of winter or something like that. So let's see if we can get this tube cut off, or get the drive shaft cut off here, the tube, and weld it on. Alright, so here's the finished drive shaft. This is what we welded on here. This is all the new part, the splines and everything. This welds onto this tube. This is actually a hollow tube, 3.5 inch diameter hollow tube. So, and this is the pinion part. So it sets on the truck something like that. Doesn't go all the way up onto there, so the splines are inside of here. So let's see if we can get this bolted up into the truck. Alright, so there's the finished drive shaft installed into the truck. This is the transfer case end, the flange, there's the new shaft we put in, and there's the transmission end. Comes out of the tailstock of the transmission. So let's start it up and see if we can go for a little ride. Alright, so we're down here on the road, we're driving Elvis. Everything seems to be working alright, other than a little bumpy. Got my co-pilot, say hi Asher. So it seems to be doing alright. So we'll put it to the real test this weekend. The neighbors got some stone, got about 45, 50 tons of stone, and we're going to spread it on another neighbor's driveway. So Elvis is going to be working this weekend and hauling some stone, so let's get some video of that and see if it holds up. Alright, we got Elvis all loaded up. So we're going to go up here and try to fix this road up. Let's see how it does.
All right, so Elvis did a great job. We hauled about 40 ton of stone, filled in a bunch of the potholes on the road, and it's not perfect, but for what we were looking to do, Elvis did a great job hauling the stone up there. So I'm going to call this fixed. Next thing, we're going to get Elvis ready for snow. We're going to change the oil, gear oil, things like that. Just get everything buttoned up, ready to go for the wintertime. We got to get the plow on. So that'll be the next project with the dump truck. But for right now, for the drive shaft, everything seems to be fixed. We put it really through its paces here, hauling all that stone, and it did great. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.